rock legends Chrissie Hynde and Jim Kerr to reunite on stage almost 30 years after divorce. Simple Minds and The Pretenders are going on the road together again, almost 30 years after the band's respective frontpeople, Jim Kerr and Chrissie Hynde, got divorced. The pair first met in the 1980s when Chrissie was still going out with Sir Ray Davies of the Kinks, father of her eldest daughter Natalie. She and Jim then married, divorcing 6 years later. But now, aged respectively 66 and 58, they are to play together again for the first time since Live Aid in 1985, the year they tied the knot. "The last time I went on tour with Chrissie I ended up marrying her, but I don't think that will happen this time," laughs Jim. "The last time we were on stage together was at Live Aid and we've been trying to organize it again ever since. We have kids and grandkids so we get on well." After Live Aid, Jim embarked on a 2-year world tour, leaving his pregnant US-born wife behind. Following the tour he returned to his native Scotland to write songs. Their marriage ended in 1990. Chrissie then took 8 years off and raised her children, including the couple's daughter Yasmin, now 32, in London on her own. Jim later wed actress Patsy Kensit, while Chrissie married artist Lucio Breva in 1997, splitting after 5 years. The short tour, which also features Scott's songstress Katie Tunstall, starts in Leeds on August 3 and finishes in Dundee on September 9. Statue plan set to soar. The 50th anniversary of the novel A Kestrel for a Knave, which became the award-winning 1969 Ken Loach film Kinks, is to be marked by a special £106,000 statue depicting the boy hero and his kestrel. The book, by late miner and teacher-turned-author Barry Hines, came out in 1968. The film version starred Di Bradley as Billy Casper, the boy who takes refuge from his deprived life by adopting the bird. The statue, which will be sited in Barnsley near Barry's Yorkshire hometown of Hoyland, will be made by Graham Ibsen, whose work includes the famous statue of comedian Eric Morecambe, which stands in his hometown of Morecambe and which was unveiled by the Queen. Funds for the statue are being raised by crowdfunding which was launched this month, and Di, 64, who will be depicted in character on the statue, is part of the committee raising the money. No facelifts for TV's Julia. As she heads towards 50, TV presenter Julia Bradbury says she'd rather age gracefully than seek any assistance from a cosmetic surgeon. "As women, we should be proud of our tums, folds and wrinkly bits, they're a part of who we are. I've got saggy bits that I didn't have before," says the 47-year-old. "My next milestone birthday is 50, but I'm celebrating getting to this age rather than complaining about the signs of it." The ex-Country File presenter, who had 3 children in her 40s, adds, "I've undergone IVF and been through more general anesthetics that you could want to put yourself under. For me, the risks of things going wrong with cosmetic surgery far outweigh the benefits. I'd love to have big, straight, white teeth, but there's the risk of ending up with horse teeth." Drew's celeb selfie. It might not quite be as star-studded as the 2014 Oscars selfie where the likes of Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep and Jennifer Lawrence were all in the same snap, but top marks to Drew Barrymore for her attempt to create a more up-to-date equivalent. The E.T. actress, 42, and friend Gwyneth Paltrow, 45, were joined by fellow actresses Laura Linney, Chelsea Handler, as well as Gone Girl author Gillian Flynn and Teen Vogue editor Elaine Welteroth for the selfie, which was taken at Gwyneth's Goop Health Summit which took place in New York over the weekend. Last Teenage Cancer Trust acts announced. The final headline acts for Teenage Cancer Trust at the Royal Albert Hall 2018 have been announced. Birmingham reggae band UB40 featuring Ali, Astro, and Mickey. A comedy night hosted by Russell Howard, Nile Rodgers, and Chic, The Who star Roger Daltrey, and Sheffield rockers Def Leppard, as well as the Courteeners and Kasabian, will all be taking to the stage at the prestigious venue between March the 19th to the 25th. More than 235 artists and comedians have played Teenage Cancer Trust at the Royal Albert Hall since 2000, raising more than £27 million for young people with cancer. Tickets go on sale at 9 a.m. on February 2nd.